Hello and welcome to Shiva Tech channel. I wish you happy new year to all my viewers and all my subscribers. Okay, okay, let's start today class. COBOL tutorial 11. Agenda is evaluate statement. Okay, what is the evaluate statement? Here about evaluate statement and what are the different types of evaluate statements we have in COBOL and what are the uses of this evaluate statement. Okay, okay. Evaluate statement, uh, so see the definition itself, the name itself, it is saying, okay, evaluate. Okay, evaluate statement is used to evaluate the multiple conditions. Okay, evaluate the multiple conditions. Okay, uh, we have another statement, if another condition, if condition. Okay, if statement is there, right? It is similar to that. Okay, we can either use if statement or either we can use the evaluate statement. What is the difference between the if and the evaluate statement? Okay, if is also for evaluate the conditions and crossing the steps based on the condition. Evaluate is also same. Okay, to come to the if statement, we it is suggestible to use for simple conditions. Okay, if we don't have multiple conditions, if we have only one or two conditions, it's good and enough to use for if condition. If we have more than two, three, more than five, six, okay. If we have more than conditions, more than six or more than five, okay, it is advisable to use evaluate statement. Okay, it is advisable to use evaluate statement. Okay, it is similar to switch case statement in a C language. Okay, it is used to evaluate the multiple conditions, not only for one or two. Generally, if we have one or two condition, we go for if statement. If we have more conditions to evaluate, okay, then we go for evaluate. Okay, this evaluate as introduced as part of COBOL 85. Earlier versions we don't have evaluate statement and the scope terminators. Okay, if you see the old programs, okay, when real-time people who are working, they might have seen some programs which have the if statements with multiple conditions. Okay, if people will get scared while seeing these if statements. Okay, understand the program logic. If we have multiple conditions in if, it is a very difficult. Okay, it takes lot of time. There is a lot of confusion in it. Okay, instead, if we use the evaluate, okay, we can easily understand the conditions like the process also. Okay, it is very efficient than if statement if we have multiple conditions to evaluate. Okay, let us see the syntax. Okay, this is the syntax of the evaluate. Okay, evaluate, this is the keyword. Every evaluate statement must end with end evaluate. This is the scope terminator. Okay, evaluate expression or constant or reference or true. Okay, it is the keyword true and false. Okay, and here we can evaluate using condition. Okay, or true or false, or you can give variable here and okay, then here when condition. Okay, here one is the when condition one. Okay, here statement block. Okay, suppose I have given some variable here, so here I have given some expression. Okay, like example evaluate true I given. Okay, when condition, if condition true, then the statements will execute, the statement block will be executed. Okay, then again if the condition is not true, okay, then control will go to next when, that is condition 2. Okay, then what happened here, if the condition 2 is true, if condition 2 is success, then it will execute this block statement 2. Okay, like that it will if based on this condition, it will execute the corresponding when condition and it will execute a corresponding statement, and it will come to the end evaluate. Here, one thing you need to note is if we have multiple conditions also, it will execute the one condition only, successful condition only, it will execute. If suppose when condition is true only, the statements will execute and control will come to end evaluate. Control will not go to the next when condition. Remember, okay? Okay, if suppose I have condition 1, condition 2 and condition n. So in this condition, it is not satisfied all these conditions. Then what happen is control goes to the when other, because no above when conditions are not true, then it will execute this other when other statement block. Okay, whatever the statements here, we can, it will execute and it will come to the end evaluate scope terminator. Okay, this is the very simple. Okay, this is very simple, and while seeing the evaluate, we can easily identify what exactly the processing is going, what logic is going to perform here. Okay, this is the syntax of the evaluate statement and how it works. Okay, like that we can write n number of conditions here. At the last, we can write when other. If the other above all conditions is not true, then it will execute when other only. Okay, when other means that corresponding statements will execute. Okay, we'll see some examples. Okay, see this example. Okay, evaluate true. Okay, and a equal to 5. This is a condition. Okay, if a equal to 5, whether it is a true or false, which one we need to follow, it will, this will tell. Okay, this will tell true condition only. Condition is true only, then process the statements. Okay, condition true only, the condition whatever that we have given in when condition is true only, then execute the statement. That's the meaning here. Okay, if you write instead of true to false, then if condition is false, that will execute. Okay, if condition is true, it will bypass. Okay, let us come to the syntax evaluate true. Okay, when a equal to 5. Okay, if move in the program, if we move 5 to a, that means the evaluate will check a equal to 5. Okay, condition is true, then it will execute this compute a equal to a into b divided by c. Okay, next, if suppose the value input value which we moved a equal to 10, then control first will come here, it will check a equal to 5. Let us see. Okay, move 5 to a. Okay, so in this case what will happen, move 10 to b. Okay, now see, move 5 to a, what happened, control will come here, condition true, when condition a equal to 5. Okay, condition true, then it will execute compute a equal to a into b divided by c. The a value will be assigned to here. Okay, if you move value 10 to a, what happened, the control will come here, it checks a equal to 5, condition not true, then again control will come to this one, a equal to 10 here, condition true. What happened, it will move value a to b. Okay, next, if suppose I move value 15 to a, what happened, it will evaluate true, a equal to 5, condition true, no. If a equal to 10, it will come to the next one, a equal to 10, condition false, then again it will go to other one, a equal to 15, yes, condition true, it will execute the statement. Okay, if suppose I given 18, I moved 18 to a, what happened here? Okay, what will happen, condition checks here, condition true, no, it is false, a equal to 18, here a equal to 5 only. It, next condition false means control will come here, it checks here, condition is false because the value equal to 18, here 10. Again it will come to other condition, it is not true, then condition will come to, because all these above conditions, when conditions are not true, then it will come to when other. Okay, in this case, the output is display unexpected value of a. Okay, we will display this value. Okay, this is one example. Okay, this is the one example. Okay, we'll see another example. Okay, see what we are doing here. Evaluate age. Age is a variable here. Okay, age is a variable. Okay, I move 42 to variable age. Okay, next we evaluated. Uh, okay, I moved 42 to age. Okay, and next evaluate statement. What will happen here? See, age is a working story section variable. Let us assume. Okay, and now I moved 42 to age. Okay, what will happen here? Evaluate age. We are telling the compiler to evaluate the variable age. Okay, when 0 through 9. Okay, that means if the value of age, if the value of age is in between 0 to 9, either 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 or 9, whatever it may be. If the value is in between this value, then the statement will get executed. Okay. Okay. What will happen here? Our case is we have moved the age is 42. Okay. Next, next condition, because this condition is failed, because it is this value is not in between 0 to 9, then condition come here. Okay. 10 to 19. No, condition is false here. Okay. Next, 20 to 45. Okay. Yeah. Now, the age value equal to 42 means this 42 is in between the range of 20 to 45. This condition is true, then it will execute this statement. Okay. This is the one example. If suppose if you give 100, what will happen if you move 100? What will happen? The control, it will check all the conditions because it is nowhere in range, then it will come here, it is here. Okay, then it will display old. If you give 102, what will happen? It is in nowhere between these when conditions, the control will come to when other, it will display this your miracle. Okay, the statement will display, like we can write any statements or you can perform some logic here based on your requirement. Okay, this is the one another example. Okay, let us see the another example. See this example, it is little interesting. Okay, okay. Here evaluate age. Okay, I'm evaluating age here. When one, what happened when one, if age equal to 1 year or one, what we'll do here? Here no statement is there, but they are evaluating the condition when. Okay, we have condition when. Here nothing is there. Okay, then what we'll do? So it will come to end evaluate. Okay, it won't come to when other. This is a very important topic, very important point to note. Okay, here one, when if the age equal to 1 means don't do anything, you just come out of from evaluate. Okay, need not to process any statement. Okay, if suppose if we don't write when 1, our requirement is if the age equal to 1 means we are uh, telling the compiler to just come out of that from evaluate. Okay, we don't want to execute any statement. Okay, next, if age equal to 5, same, it will execute, we see the condition 5, no statements here, it will come out to the end evaluate. Okay, then sorry guys, I confused. Okay, okay, in this situation, how the evaluator will perform is like if the given value, okay, if the given age value equal to 1, okay, it will display the children only. Okay, it won't skip all the statements and come to end evaluate. Remember, okay? A little confused, but this is true, okay? If you evaluate age, if age value equal to 5, then it will display the this children, okay? If the age equal to 9, entered age value equal to 9, it will display the children. Because since we don't have any statements, it will execute the next corresponding statement, next corresponding condition statement. Okay, if suppose let us see if the age equal to 10 or 15, whatever the value that we entered for age, it will display this value. Okay, it will display this statement. Next, if the entered age equal to 20 or 45, then it will display this statement. Okay, next, if the entered age value equal 4659, it will display this statement middle age. Okay, then if the entered value 60 to 60 or 100, then it will display the value old. Okay, if the value entered it is not between, it is not there, like it is not in between these value, like if the value is entered age value equal to 4 means it will come here and it will execute this statement. Okay, if the value entered value is not there in between these values, then it will execute this statement. Okay, this is an interesting one. This is one we use in evaluate. Okay, let us see one more example. We'll see another example. Okay. Okay, see what happened here. This evaluate statement. Evaluate true. Okay, they have given multiple conditions here. Okay, they are evaluating two statements. Okay, evaluate true also age. Okay, they want to evaluate these two. Okay, one is whether check the condition is true or not. If the condition true cases only, display the statement, execute the statement. Also, condition should also true. Also, the age, the given age also should be match. Okay, let us say these two conditions should be match, or else it will come to it won't execute this statement. Okay, okay, here we should write to another. It won't happen. See, here there is no when other. Okay, if there is no when other, we need not to worry. It just come out from this evaluate and evaluate. Okay, so terminator. Let us see now. Condition a equal to 5. What is the value of a? 11. So condition fail. Also 1. What is the value of age here? 25. So both conditions fail. So this statement will not execute. Okay. Then next, move 11 to a. So okay, when a equal to 10, condition not true. Also 10. This is also not true. Then control will come here. Okay. When a equal to 15, when a equal to 15. Okay, let us change to 15 here. Okay. Also age equal to also 25. So this value, this condition, it represents this first one true, and this value is represents this variable. Okay. Now in this condition is true, control will come here and it will display this statement. It will execute this statement. Okay. This is the another example. We can evaluate like multiple conditions. You can, if you want, you can write another also. Also, you can write gender. Okay, gender. You can write here also. Also, if it is a male means M. Okay, so like declare one variable gender and move some value based on this. It will execute. It's all depends on the requirement. we will write the, you can use this type of evaluate. Okay. So this is the another example of evaluate with multiple conditions. Okay. Here evaluate also having the condition, when also having the multiple conditions. Okay. Next. Okay. This is all about the evaluate statement, and now we discuss the what is evaluate statement, about evaluate statement, and different types of evaluate statement, and uses of evaluate statement. I told you, right? Okay, we can replace the multiple if condition. Okay, if you see, in earlier days, I worked on one project. Okay, what is that project about? Is this is the old system, a old system. Okay, old project. Okay, so it is the programs all having the multiple if statement. There is no evaluate statement for that. Okay, it is not COBOL 85. Okay. So we have a project called identify those type of programs and replace with evaluate statement. Okay, why? Because this is more efficient than multi using the if condition while processing the multiple conditions. Okay, so if we have multiple more than two or three conditions to evaluate in your requirement, would not suggest to use if condition. Okay, you go for evaluate statement. This is very readable, also very easy to use, very easy. Also, when you code your program, if the new resource can able to understand the logic very well while seeing this your code, if you use the evaluate, if means it is bit, it is also not difficult, but there are some lot of confusions. Okay, so where the end if is there, what is this condition, where it will come. Okay, this is all about the uses of evaluate statement. I hope you all understand. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Okay. Bye.